Welcome back, and today's video is a little different from everything I've ever done on my channel. Actually, I got in contact with the book channel Charlotte's Book Nook here on YouTube, and like me, she is a Christian girl who reads clean YA books, and I had been watching her for almost the entire year, I think, at this point. Asked her if she wanted to do a collab, and she agreed, so this is the collab video. So we decided to trade our 5 stars. So we chose each other 5 books, but she was unsure if I would be okay with one of the books. So she went ahead and picked me 6 and I picked her 5. So if you want to see the books that I picked for her, you can go look at her video on her channel. The books that she chose for me were The False Prince, The Giver, Tuesdays at the Castle, Love and Gelato, Bluebird, and Better Than the Movies. So almost all of these books have been on my TBR, and I've been wanting to read these for so long. So I was so happy to have an excuse to buy these books and read them. So out of the books that she chose, it's no surprise that the first book that I chose to read was Better Than the Movies. So let's go get that book, I guess. So I just ordered that book and it is supposed to come in tomorrow. So I will see y'all tomorrow to read Better Than the Movies.
The movie's acquired. It's 356 pages, so let's see how many pages we can read today. So I'm currently reading Better Than the Movies and 17 pages in, and I had forgotten that this is a rom-com, and I am like dying laughing already. But we'll see how the rest of it goes. Okay guys, so we have kind of an odd angle right here. I'm sorry about the angle and the lighting. It's kind of terrible, but there's a few things in front of my bookshelf, so that's why we're not over there right now. But I've been reading Better Than the Movies by Lynn Painter, and I have made it a total of 142 pages in, and so I'm almost halfway, and I'm actually really liking it. At the beginning, it took me a good 70 or 80 pages to actually get into it, get connected to the characters enough to actually like the story. But I mean, I've just been reading like the ends of series lately, so I mean, I get why it took me so long, but I am loving it so far. It's still weird to read a very popular contemporary romance, but I'm actually still really loving it. Okay, so I never recorded an update for Better Than the Movies, but I did in fact finish this book, and my official rating is 5 stars. Charlotte is definitely choosing some books that were literally perfect for me, and I loved it. I was dying laughing, and I was a little bit speculative at the beginning of the book because I very much like my action in books. As you can see by most of my TBR is action filled. This is my priority TBR setup, and I loved Liz's personality with relating everything to songs, and I loved all the rom-com references and everything, and Wes Bennett, and that was like literally hilarious how oblivious she was at one point, but like literally there was never a dull moment in that book. I did not want to put it down, so I finished it in I think 3 days, I believe 3 days, and I absolutely loved it with all of my heart. So we have a package, in case you can't tell what this is. It's a package from Amazon, the amazing Amazon, and we're going to open it. So yeah, book unboxing. Okay, oh my goodness. Okay, first of all, I did not think these were going to come in today. My mom and I both got little mics for our YouTube channel, so I am so excited to try this out with her. And then, ready? Love and Gelato. Oh my goodness. Jenna Evans Welch, Love and Gelato. So Lena is spending the summer in Tuscany. So I have heard some about this book, not a whole lot, but I actually have had it on my TBR for a little bit now because it seemed like something I would like a slight mystery or something like that. Okay, not mystery, but like she's figuring out about her past and her mom and stuff like that. So that sounded actually like something I really liked. So this was the next choice that Charlotte had for me.
So it is the next day and I already finished Love and Gelato, and I absolutely loved this book so much, which is crazy because did not think this would happen, but I'm rating yet another one of Charlotte's books 5 stars. I do not think she's gonna rate my books this highly, but she chose some perfect books for me and I'm loving them. So I pretty much love the ending. I was a bit Team Thomas there for a little bit, but I do get Thomas is not her type, and she definitely deserved to be with, I forgot his name already. She definitely deserved to be with Ren, and they definitely worked better, and it was so cool figuring out about her history, and the couple plot twists that there were very cool, and I was entertained, and I loved that it was set in Italy because I usually don't read many books set in another country, and that was really fresh and original seeming to me, and I really loved it, and I cannot wait to read the next book in this series. I do not think it is about the same characters, but it is like a broad YA romances, I think the series is. So yeah, I love this book so much, and it was 5 out of 5 stars.
And then the last, this is a thin book, my goodness. Okay, this is the last choice she had for me. The Giver by Lewis Lowry, and this is a dystopian book, if I'm correct. This is a very classic dystopian book, and it's only this is gonna be a short read. Okay, so there's about 220 pages in this, and literally look how big these words are. Okay, like for comparison, the lighting is terrible, especially closer to the camera, but okay, you can't really tell, but these words are huge. Okay, and there's only 210 pages, so I literally probably finished this in one day, and this is actually a male main character, I believe. I'm a girl, I like reading about girls from girls' POVs, and so that's gonna be a little different for me. I have read some guys' POVs. Charlotte's 3, 5 stars for me. We have Better Than the Movies, Love and Gelato, and The Giver. The next book that is up is The Giver by Lewis Lowry, and I'm so excited for this book. I am such a dystopian sci-fi girly because, like, you got like Divergent, Hunger Games, Legend, Match, The Fifth Wave, all of those. I love those so much. So getting to read a type of not really dystopian, but like a sci-fi in the future, really futuristic, or one way that the future could go, is so excited for me. I have not read a sci-fi in a while, so I'm very excited, and I cannot wait. This is actually only 200 pages long. I cannot wait to start this book, so let's get right into it. Reading is The Giver by Lewis Lowry, which I literally just started reading like today, and I'm already like, let me find it, keep going right by it. I'm 134 pages in, and there's only like 210 pages in this book. I'm definitely going to finish it today, and I'm really loving this one so far too. It perfectly blends the sci-fi ideal world. I don't know how to describe it, but it perfectly blends what I like in a end of the world type thing where you have no choices or anything like that. It's very similar to what I am writing in my manuscript right now, which my manuscript is a more dystopian action pretty much version of this. And usually I don't really read from a guy's POV unless it's like multiple POVs, and there's a girl POV in there too as one of the main characters. But I'm actually really liking Jonas's POV in this book, and it's really raising up really cool questions about this world that he's living in and him living through all the memories of the world before and everything. It's just so cool, and I am loving it so far. I honestly don't know why, but from the cover, I do not know why. Lewis Lowry, I automatically thought that was a dude, but then I was reading about the author at the back, and she's a girl apparently. I really did not do much research on any of these books, although I had heard about all of them before now, and I've been having these on my TBR anyway. But I finally bought them, and I'm finally reading them after Charlotte recommended me them, because that was just the final little tip of the iceberg, and I needed to read these. And so I'm, depending on what the ending is, I think I'm honestly going to rate this a 4.75 or a 5 again, because this is really cool and I'm loving the dystopian sci-fi. It perfectly fits what I want in a sci-fi book, and well, not a sci-fi, but a sci-fi dystopian book type thing, like a futuristic book, because it's reminding me of kind of the mysterious Benedict Society. I'm loving this so far, so we'll see what my rating ends up being, but I think it's going to be pretty high. Okay guys, a big reading update. I finished The Giver, and I actually did finish this really quickly. I would have finished it in the same day, but I had a couple things going on that day, so sat down and read it for like an hour or two, and then the next day I read it for another hour or two, and then I was done with it, and I really loved it, and I am like in shock, absolute shock at that ending. Loved this book, and I cannot wait to read I think it's a quartet, so there's 3 more books in the series, but that was such a cliffhanger. Like, I have no clue what happened at the end. Like, what? But I absolutely loved it. This actually ended up being a 5-star once again. Round of applause to Charlotte for like picking such perfect reads for me. I have never read 3 5-stars in a row. So this is like kind of crazy, and thank you so much for these book recommendations, Charlotte. I absolutely loved them. Now read all of Charlotte's picks for me, and I absolutely love them all, and I cannot wait to do another video with Charlotte sometime or something like that. And I'm so glad that I ended up loving all of these, because I also did buy them all, so it would have been kind of sad if I didn't like them. But I really love these, and I kind of had to buy them the other way because they weren't even like at my library or anything, but I loved them so much. Ended up rating actually all of them 5 stars, which is insane, but that was absolutely amazing, and I love these books so much. I know I'm saying thank you a lot, Charlotte, but like, thanks a lot. Yeah, also these covers are also so pretty, and I'm expanding my red shelf, so that's good. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Charlotte's channel and mine, and I will see y'all in the next video.